Hi YouTube, my name's Jacob, and today I'm working on a fire truck. So this is a Japanese Nissan Patrol Safari, legitimate four-wheel drive, manual transmission, manual transfer case, solid axle. This thing has 10,000 original kilometers. So a little Japanese fire truck, super cool. The dealer I work on a lot of their vehicles with, they bring in all these things from Japan. So this was such a unique one, I had to film it. It's just so cool. Now the only problem that I could fault it for, other than it needs tires obviously, but the exhaust in the midsection, it has all of these, the exhaust goes out through the heat risers and does things for the fire truck side. I'm not 100% sure, but it was heat wrapped in this midsection, it held moisture, it rotted, and it looked like it had been mended a few times. So I'm gonna take that midsection out and build something custom. Can't really go to the store and be like, Japanese fire truck midsection exhaust, right? So I'm gonna use full polished stainless today, and I'm gonna do it in pie cuts. So if you're not sure what pie cuts are, you take a straight piece of pipe, I put it in my bandsaw, and I cut an angle, 7.5 degrees is what I like to use. I flip the pipe, I cut the same angle, flip the pipe, same angle, I got my bandsaw set up, and you're left with all of these pieces that look like this. These are called pie, that's where you get the name from. You can make them with a narrow point to a wider point, but if you use the same angle, everything will fit up perfectly, and you can take these pieces of pie, you can clock them together, and you can build whatever bends and radiuses you want, really tight radiuses too, out of pie cuts. So you'll see a lot of guys in motorsports do this for turbo manifolds and stuff like that. I don't own a bender yet, that's in the cards for the future, but for now, this is what we can do. It's not everybody's flavor, but it does work, and it will be full polished stainless, back purged, and rust free. And stick around and we'll show you how I do it. I'll build the flanges from scratch as well. And yeah, this thing is just so cool. And anybody that's interested in this, my dealer sells these in British Columbia here, so just hit me up in the comments and I'll get you in contact with them if you want, because 10,000 kilometers, this thing, man, it's a good thing I'm broke, or I'd be explaining to my wife why we own a fire truck. I could just see this thing lifted on 37s and made into such a cool gimmick vehicle, or an overlander, an off-roader, or I don't know, pressure washing truck, I don't know. So many ideas. Anyways, let's jump into this exhaust, guys.
Look at it, David. Oh.
You're supposed to do that, Daddy.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. Just kidding, I wasn't supposed to do this. Don't tell anybody.
You're supposed to do it, Daddy.
Of course I was supposed to do this, David.
Here she is, not very pretty, guys. Lots of pinholes and stuff going on. So I have some polished stainless left over from another job. I will pick up some stainless plate and build some brackets, and we'll build something that looks a little bit better. I was gonna work a bit later tonight, but my 4-year-old reminded me that I have a Smash Brothers tournament that starts in 5 minutes, so priorities first, right guys? We'll get back at this tomorrow. Okay guys, I ran out of metal supermarkets where I always spend more than I anticipate I'm going to. The place is expensive, but I got some stainless flat stock here to build our flanges. Luckily I have some polished stainless tubing left over from another exhaust project. I went and got new hardware, and of course I got a coffee. I don't drive past Tim Hortons. So we're gonna start by getting a hole punch and building these a little bit more precise. Then I'm gonna transfer these onto my stainless. We'll get them in a drill press and we will get these built really quick and we'll get started on this. Hey everybody, I'd like to take a minute to thank my sponsors for this video, June Gold Deep Reach Markers. Just kidding, I'm not actually sponsored by anybody, but these are so legit, you gotta check them out. They're awesome for getting around deep spots when you're trying to make markings in the shop. And when you buy them, it comes in a 2-pack with refillable ink cartridges. The bodies are metal, I've already driven over one with a creeper, and although it's dented, it still works fine. So definitely worth checking them out. Let's get back to the video. So at about the halfway point, when you're in your backyard working on your Japanese fire truck, building your full polished stainless steel intermediate pipe that sits mostly underneath the cover that nobody's ever going to see, you're going to think to yourself, what the heck am I even doing? It's okay. These are normal thoughts. This is your subconscious trying to keep you on track to financial success and prosperity. You're going to want to take those feelings and just bottle them up real tight and just get rid of that bottle, because this is, this is the kind of decision making I do. You better get back to work because you got a lot to do. You're only halfway done. Clean your table, clean your work area, get your tungsten sharpened, get everything clean. Clean your material you're about to weld. When you think it's clean, clean it again, it's not clean. I'm gonna cap the ends. I'm gonna cap at least 2 ends. I'm gonna back purge the whole thing. Then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna tack everything again, because these are kind of cold tacks. I didn't wanna put too much heat into it to get sugaring on the inside. A few of these aren't very pretty. It was really awkward doing some final trying to tack in the vehicle. That was a pain in the ass. Sorry, that was a pain in the butt. Now we're gonna go through and just tack. I'm gonna weld everything except I'm gonna leave 2 pies on each side, not fully welded. Once all the heat distorts everything, it might tweak a little bit. I might have to make adjustments. Okay, so all my filming is actually done with my phone. Everything and all my videos, I just use my phone for all of my filming. And there was a point last night where I dropped the hood to get TIGging and had to make the decision, do I keep filming myself TIG welding or do I use my Bluetooth and crank out some tunes on the stereo? Obviously, I'm gonna choose the latter, especially when you're TIG welding, you wanna have some music. So the footage is kind of jumping around. I made a mistake. I was cranking out Bonnie Tyler, waiting for a hero, and I forgot to leave 2 sections unwelded in case my fitment wasn't perfect. So hopefully I didn't add too much heat into this thing and warp it, and now nothing's gonna fit. And then I wasted all my time, and we'll have to adjust it, hopefully not. Once I had the hood down and I had the music cranked and I was sipping a coffee while I was TIG welding, I remembered why I convinced this customer to let me do this. It's because I got into this trade to do fun stuff like this, and you get so caught up in the monotonous repairs and maintenance and diagnostics of just stuff that you forget how fun it is to do something creative like this. And I love getting the opportunity to be creative and do something random, and this client was happy to let me take a crack at this vehicle and do something fun. Indifferent to him, I'm sure he's not going to look under the vehicle, to appreciate it, but I guess I did this for myself. There you have it, guys. Thanks for checking that out. That's some polished stainless. These wheels are sweet. These wheels really came out and just make this thing look like a different beast. Like I said, this is going to be for sale in British Columbia. If you're at all interested, let me know in the comments and I'll get you in touch with the company that sells these things. Yeah, look at this, so shiny. At least it's kind of visible. Thanks for checking the video out.